There were nights we barely slept, bills unpaid and hearts exhausted. The world felt heavier somehow than we knew how to carry. Still, you reached for my trembling hand when I stopped understanding plans, and whispered softly through the fear, let's just pray tonight.
I saw the worry in your eyes, the quiet pain you tried to hide. But love sometimes means standing still
beside someone breaking inside. So we knelt there in the silence, holding on to little faith left. And somehow heaven felt closer
than the fear surrounding us.
When life got hard
and hope felt far,
prayer became our language. We held hands and prayed through the storm.
when life no longer felt warm.
Every tear, every scar still brought us closer to God. We held hands and prayed through the storm
when the nights felt too long,
and somehow love survived
because faith stayed alive.
Maybe miracles aren't always sudden.
Maybe sometimes they look like staying,
Two tired hearts still choosing love.
even in the darkest rain.
We held hands and prayed through the storm.
And somehow broken things grew strong.
Every lonely, painful night
Still let us talk.
we held hands and prayed through the storm.
And now I know what love is for,
Not just joy when life feels good,
but staying when life gets hard.
There was a time I stopped believing that lonely hearts could heal from grieving. Too many nights, too much regret, too many prayers unanswered yet. I built my walls to hide the pain, learned how to smile through endless rain. Then somehow life crossed our paths when I needed light the most. You walked in softly, no grand sign, just kindness at the perfect time, like heaven whispered to my soul. Don't give up just yet. kind no one can really hide,
a tired heart still standing somehow,
even after breaking down.
and maybe God works quietly
Through ordinary people gently,
sending love where hope feels gone,
before the dark grows too strong. I never came to fix your pain, just hold your hand through storms and rain.
because sometimes love means staying
When the healing still feels far
away.
Maybe miracles don't arrive like thunder. Maybe sometimes
They arrive as people.
God gave me you
When I almost lost hope, when I was too tired,
to carry the load.
every fear, every scar,
Somehow you loved every broken part. God gave me you
when I almost gave in,
when my faith was wearing thin.
and somehow love came through.
Right when heaven knew I needed you. Now even hard days feel less cold, because your hand still finds my own. And somehow pain feels smaller now, when I don't carry it alone.
And if tomorrow brings more storms, we'll kneel in prayer and carry on, because love built inside of faith learns how to survive the rain.
Maybe God was listening.
Even in the waiting,
Maybe unanswered prayers were only leading me to you. And somehow broken roads
still led us here. God gave me you when I almost lost hope,
when my tired soul could barely cope.
every lonely, painful night somehow led me to your light.
God gave me you.
When I almost gave in,
Now I finally understand.
maybe love was heaven's way
Of teaching me
to believe again.
God knew.
We needed each other.
Right on time. I never learned the perfect words to explain what loving you feels like. Just quiet mornings, tired hands, still reaching for yours every night. Life gave us storms we didn't choose, long roads and worn out shoes, but somehow loving you made pain
feel easier to carry.
I've seen the world change many times, watched hope disappear and rise. Still somehow one thing stayed the same: my heart's still choosing you.
I saw the battles in your eyes, the fears you always tried to hide, and still somehow you stayed so gentle, even when life hurt deeply.
Love was never perfect here,
We had doubt and we had fear,
but every time the dark arrived,
we found our way through prayer.
and maybe heaven sees the kind of love that survives hardest nights,
The kind that stays when everything
feels ready to fall apart.
maybe true love
Looks a little like faith
still staying
after difficult days.
Even heaven knows how much I love you. Through every storm we somehow made it through. Every fear, every scar
Still brought us closer than we are apart.
Even heaven knows how much I love you.
And maybe that's why love still feels true.
Because something holy grew
Every time life tried breaking us in two. If someday my voice grows weak and time steals strength away from me, I hope you still see in my eyes the man who never stopped loving you.
And if the world turns cold again, we'll kneel and pray the way we did back then. Because love held together by faith
Learns how to survive anything.
maybe God wrote our story slowly,
Through every heartbreak
every healing,
and somehow every road we fear,
still led us closer here.
even
Heaven knows how much I love you.
through every lonely night we stumble through.
Every tear, every scar
Still let us back into God's arms.
even heaven knows how much I love you. And if tomorrow disappears too soon,
Just know this tired old heart
never stopped loving you. Even heaven knows
we were always worth fighting for. There were nights we barely talked. Too much hurt, too many thoughts. Silence sitting heavy in the room, like we forgot what love could do. I knew pain was wearing on your heart. I could see us drifting in the dark, and somehow every little thing started feeling hard to say. So I reached for your trembling hand, not with answers, not with plans,
just quiet faith left in my chest.
trying hard not to lose us yet.
I remember how your tired eyes held more fear than they could hide, like the world had grown too loud for a weary soul to fight.
And maybe love isn't always words.
Sometimes it's staying when things hurt.
Kneeling side by side at night.
Too broken to explain the pain.
We didn't fix everything at once.
Still had scars.
Still felt undone.
But somehow prayer softened
what pride couldn't heal.
when words grew weak
and hearts felt tired, prayer became our way back home.
When we couldn't speak, we prayed together through the storms and broken weather.
Every fear, every scar
Still carried us back to God. When we couldn't speak, we prayed together, and somehow pain grew lighter.
because love still survives somehow. When faith refuses to let go, I learned that healing isn't loud.
Sometimes it whispers through the doubt.
And tired hearts still find a way.
When they kneel instead of run,
And if tomorrow hurts again,
we'll hold on to each other then.
because love held together by faith
Can survive the hardest nights.
maybe miracles happen quietly.
In rooms where broken people still believe,
And somehow every prayer we cried
pulled us back toward the light.
when we couldn't speak, we prayed together, and somehow hearts grew stronger.
Every lonely, painful night,
Still let us toward the light.
when we couldn't speak, we prayed together.
And now I know love lasts forever,
Not because life stays easy,
but because faith taught us to stay. When words disappeared,
love still prayed.
love still prayed. There were nights the silence felt heavy, like even hope was growing unsteady. Bills piled high, hearts running tired, and dreams felt harder to hold. I saw fear behind your eyes, the quiet tears you tried to hide. Still somehow you reached for me when I had nothing left to give.
We weren't perfect, we were worn. Two tired souls inside the storm,
Trying hard to keep a little light inside a darkening room.
I remember nights you stayed awake, carrying more than one heart could take, trying hard to stay strong for us, even when you felt weak inside.
And maybe love is an easy faith,
Sometimes it bends, sometimes it shakes,
but real love learns to stay
even when the world feels cold.
So when life almost pulled us apart, we held on to prayer instead of pride.
And somehow healing slowly
miracle day at a time.
When everything felt broken, we still chose each other.
Our love learned to survive the dark. When life left bruises on our hearts,
Every fear,
every scar still couldn't tear us apart. Our love learned to survive the dark.
when lonely nights felt cold and hard.
And somehow through the pain, faith helped love remain. Now even storms feel different somehow,
Because your hand still calms me down.
and burdens don't feel quite as heavy.
When we kneel together, and if tomorrow hurts again, we'll pray our way through it then. Because love built inside of faith
Learns how to outlive fear.
maybe the strongest love.
Isn't the kind without scars,
Maybe it's the kind,
that survives despite them.
and somehow every painful night still brought us closer to the light.
Our love learned to survive the dark.
When time tried pulling us apart,
Every lonely, sleepless night,
still somehow led us toward the light. Our love learned to survive the dark.
and maybe that's what made us strong.
Because love held together by faith
Still finds a way to stay.
we almost broke.
But love stayed. Love stayed. There were nights the silence felt heavy. We've had days we almost broke. Too much pain, too little hope. Words said wrong, hearts feeling tired, like love forgot where to begin. I know I'm not an easy man. Life has worn these shaking hands. Still somehow you stayed beside me when storms moved through our home.
And every time the dark came close, when we felt lost and almost cold, we found ourselves down on our knees,
asking heaven not to let us fall.
I saw the fear behind your eyes, the silent battles you tried to hide, and somehow loving means staying, even when the road feels long.
Because love alone feels fragile sometimes when the world grows hard and unkind. but prayer gives tired hearts
a reason not to walk away.
So when we couldn't find the words, we placed the pain before the Lord, and somehow peace arrived slowly, like mercy entering the room.
When pride grew loud and hope felt small,
faith kept pulling us back together. Jesus,
stay in the middle of our love. When life below gets hard enough,
every fear, every scar,
please keep us close inside your heart.
Jesus,
stay in the middle of our love.
when lonely nights feel cold and rough,
and somehow teach our hearts to see
love grows stronger
on its knees.
I used to think love meant no pain, no tears falling in the rain. But now I know real love survives by learning how to bend, not break.
And if tomorrow shakes our faith, we'll still kneel down and softly pray, because love protected by God
still finds light through darkest days.
Maybe forever isn't easy.
Maybe
Forever needs forgiveness.
and somehow every storm we feared
Still brought us closer here. Jesus, stay in the middle of our love.
through every year and every struggle.
Every lonely, painful night,
Still somehow led us toward the light.
stay in the middle of our love.
And when we're old and growing tired,
Please let these trembling hands still hold
love that never let you go. Stay with us.
through every season.
Jesus,
Stay.
stay. Jesus, stay. We fell apart so quietly, not with anger, just tired hearts, honestly. Too many wounds left unopened, too many nights feeling alone. I stopped knowing how to reach you. You stopped knowing how to stay too.
And somehow love became silence
Inside the walls we built, we smiled outside for everyone, but inside something had come undone.
like two strangers carrying memories
Of who we used to be.
I remember crying silently,
Praying, Lord, because somewhere underneath the hurt,
I still saw the man I loved.
and maybe pain changes people, makes hearts grow scared and fragile,
Till pride becomes a prison.
neither one knows how to escape. But one night we knelt together, too exhausted to fight forever,
And somehow prayer said things
we no longer knew
how
to speak.
when hope grew weak,
And love felt lost,
grace quietly found us again.
we fell apart,
Then God brought us back.
when our hearts forgot the path,
Every fear, every scar,
still couldn't keep us far apart.
we fell apart.
Then God brought us back,
When life almost made love collapse,
and somehow mercy found a way
to teach our hearts to stay.
Now I know love needs forgiveness,
Not just beautiful beginnings.
because even strong hearts bend.
When life grows hard enough,
And if tomorrow shakes again,
we'll kneel and pray our way through pain.
because love rebuilt by faith
Feel stronger after breaking.
maybe miracles aren't sudden,
Maybe they happen slowly.
two broken hearts still choosing
Not to leave one more day.
we fell apart,
Then God brought us back.
and somehow healing followed cracks,
Every lonely, painful night,
still led us toward the light.
we fell apart. Then God brought us back.
And now I finally understand,
Love held together by God.
can survive
What almost destroys it?
we almost lost us,
But heaven stayed.
heaven stayed. Heaven stayed. If one day I leave first somehow, and silence settles through this house, please don't think love disappeared just because you can't hold my hand. I know this world grows hard with time, and goodbye never feels kind. But promise me when grief arrives, you'll still keep faith alive. I'll still be somewhere in the little things, old songs, the breeze, remembered dreams. Like heaven leaves small traces for hearts still learning how to heal.
Don't say goodbye like it's forever. Love like ours can't break that easy ever. Because every prayer we pray together still lives somewhere above.
And if one day I sit alone, missing the life we called our own. I whisper softly through the dark,
save a place for me.
'Cause even grief cannot erase the years we held each other through pain. And somehow faith still tells my soul love survives beyond goodbye.
If heaven keeps promises, then love like this
will find its way
again. If one day I leave first, meet me in heaven, beyond the pain, beyond the ending.
Every tear,
every scar
will disappear
inside God's arms. If one day I leave first, meet me in heaven,
where broken hearts become forever.
and somehow love won't hurt anymore.
Beyond heaven's door, I hope the angels know your name, the way I whispered it through pain. Because loving you became the holiest part of life.
And if tomorrow comes too soon, I'll still believe beneath the moon that somewhere past the stars above,
You'll still be waiting
there.
Maybe goodbye is only temporary,
Maybe forever just waits quietly,
and every prayer we prayed in love
will lead us home again.
If one day I leave first,
Meet me in heaven,
where lonely nights no longer threaten, every painful sleepless year
will disappear when you are near.
if one day I leave first,
Meet me in heaven,
and when our tired souls are resting,
oh, we'll hold hands and softly pray,
like love never
went away.
wait for me.
I'll find you
In
heaven. In heaven.
There were years I stopped expecting anything beautiful to happen again. Too many quiet nights alone, too much silence in this home. I learned how to carry emptiness, smile through the loneliness, pretend I didn't miss.
Having someone beside me,
Then somehow you appeared gently,
not loud, not suddenly,
just kindness walking slowly.
into places pain had lived.
And for the first time in so long,
This tired heart didn't feel so wrong.
like maybe life still had
Something beautiful to give. I saw the sadness in your smile,
the kind that lingers for a while.
a weary soul still trying,
Not to lose hope completely,
and Maybe God sends people softly
to hearts hurting quietly,
not to erase every wound,
but help carry what remains.
I never came to save you,
Just stand beside and stay true,
because lonely hearts sometimes
need someone who understands silence
maybe heaven answers prayers
in ways we never expect.
You were God's answer to my loneliness,
When my tired soul had almost given in,
every fear, every scar,
somehow you still loved every broken part.
you were God's answer to my loneliness,
Like mercy wrapped inside,
tenderness, and somehow after all these years, love finally found me here.
now quiet nights don't hurt the same,
Because your voice still says my name,
and burdens somehow feel lighter.
when I don't carry them alone,
And if tomorrow brings more pain,
we'll kneel beside the rain again.
because love held together by faith
Learns how to survive anything.
maybe God was listening,
Even through the waiting,
maybe loneliness was only
leading me toward you.
and somehow every lonely road
Still it has hope. You were God's answer to my loneliness,
when hope inside me felt worn and spent.
every lonely, sleepless night
Still somehow led me
to your light. Hey, you were God's answer to my loneliness,
and now I finally understand this.
maybe love was heaven's way
Of teaching me to believe again. God knew
we needed each other.
right on time. When we're old and moving slower, and the nights feel a little colder, promise me we'll still sit close, like we did in younger days.
When silver fills our tired hair,
and life leaves traces everywhere,
I hope these trembling hands
still know how to reach for yours. We've already only seen enough storms. Watch dreams break and be reborn.
And somehow love still stayed alive
Through every difficult year.
And when your voice grows softer, I'll still lean in a little closer.
Because love learns gentleness
As time teaches us grace.
If one day we forget little things or struggle through ordinary days,
I'll still remember how you prayed
when life became too hard. And every wrinkle time leaves behind will only remind me why I chose this tired, beautiful love
again and again.
When strength feels small
And time moves fast,
love still kneels beside faith. When we're old, let's still pray together through changing days and changing weather. Every fear,
every scar
still held safely inside God's heart.
When we're old, let's still pray together. When the world grows quieter,
And somehow even aging hearts
still believe in forever.
If someday my steps grow weak, please walk beside me patiently
And remind me God still stays
even when the road grows long.
And if tomorrow brings more fear, we'll whisper prayers through every year.
Because love protected by heaven
Learns how to grow old beautifully.
maybe forever looks like this.
Two tired souls still choosing
To hold hands through every season
and keep praying through the years.
When we're old, let's still pray together
Through every storm and every weather,
every lonely, painful night.
still somehow let us toward the light. When we're old, let's still pray together.
And when our hearts grow warm and tender,
May these trembling hands still hold
a love that never let faith go.
when we're old,
Still beside you.
still praying.
Mm.